Hi, I'm Jennifer from the Wooster branch of the Wayne County Public Library. Today, I'd like to show you how you can make a very simple and natural beeswax wood polish that will put a nice shine on your furniture, or if you modify it just a little bit, you can also use it to condition your cutting boards, your wooden cutting boards, or other wooden kitchen utensils. So let's get started. So what you're going to need for the wood polish is beeswax, and we have these little pellets here. You can also get beeswax that you grate, olive oil, and if you're going to use it for wood polish, you can add in some lemon essential oil. If you're using this for your kitchen utensils, you might leave the essential oil out just to be on the safe side. We're also going to need a glass measuring cup that we can melt the beeswax and oil in. I've got a skewer for stirring the oil in, and because I'm doing a small amount today, I'm just using a very small half-cup canning jar to put the mixture in. Now, if you want to make a larger amount, you'll want a slightly larger jar, but one with a wide mouth, because the wood polish is going to harden up and you want to have enough room to take a cloth and rub into it in order to spread it on to your wood. So the proportions for this are going to be 1/3 cup of beeswax to 1.5 cups of olive oil. Now, as you can see, I don't have nearly that much olive oil, so I'm going to make a much more reduced recipe. So I'm going to pour the olive oil in here. And because this is such a large measuring cup, it's really hard for me to tell exactly how big it is, but I think that's roughly about 1/3 cup. So for beeswax, I'm going to have to just sort of eyeball it, but I'm going to pour it into here first to give me an idea of how much to use. So I'm using maybe about a tablespoon. I will just dump that in. And then what I'll need to do is take this to the microwave and heat it up so that the beeswax dissolves into the oil. Now this will take some time. I would suggest maybe going about 30 seconds at a time. Keep an eye on it. Make sure you don't get the oil or the wax splattering all over the place. And just keep going very slowly until the wax is all melted. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll be back. So I've got the oil and the wax melted. So what I'm going to do now is add in just a couple of drops of the lemon essential oil. I'll give that a little bit of a stir. And then I'll just pour it into my jar here. Now I'm going to let this sit a while so that the oil and wax will start to harden up. And then I'll just go ahead and add the lid, label it so I know what I've made when I made it, and it'll be ready to use. And like I said, then you just take a nice cloth, work it in here, get some of the polish onto your cloth, and then get started dusting, cleaning, whatever you need to do, because it's springtime and it's time to freshen it up. So I hope you give this a try at home. It's super easy. And if you had some of the beeswax left over from our beeswax wraps program, you can just keep using it for that. Have fun, get creative, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.